In a world where humans often search for meaning, there lies a question that remains timeless, evading even the sharpest minds. What is the ultimate purpose of our existence? Amidst the chaos of fleeting pleasures, moral struggles, and existential dilemmas, Friedrich Nietzsche's profound philosophical ideas offer an answer that challenges conventional beliefs. Nietzsche's notion of the Übermensch, often translated as Overman or Superman, and his theory of the eternal return provide a vision that is radically different from the moral framework of his time. To understand Nietzsche's philosophy is to confront the very essence of what it means to be human, to explore what it means to live fully, to transcend our limitations, and to embrace life in all its complexity. Imagine, for a moment, a life so liberated from societal constraints that one can freely sculpt their own destiny, embodying strength, creativity, and resilience. Now, imagine living that life with the awareness that every choice you make could be eternally repeated. Nietzsche offers us this dual challenge: to transcend human limitations and to confront the reality of an eternal recurrence of all our actions. In the quest for self-overcoming, Nietzsche compels us to not just question the world, but to redefine it, to redefine ourselves. But what does it truly mean to embody these philosophical concepts? And how do they serve as a compass in navigating the vast, intricate landscape of human existence? In this video, we'll dive into Nietzsche's philosophical masterpiece, exploring the ideas of the Übermensch and the eternal return, and how these concepts form the foundation of a life of meaning, strength, and self-realization. Let's begin this profound journey into the heart of Nietzsche's thought. We are so glad to have you with us today as we embark on this deep philosophical exploration of Nietzsche's vision of life. Here at the Unfolding Journey, we seek to navigate the complexities of human existence, diving into the timeless questions that have shaped our understanding of the world. Whether it's exploring existential questions, diving into philosophical concepts, or reflecting on the meaning of life itself, we aim to unravel the mysteries of the universe one thought-provoking video at a time. If you're passionate about exploring the depth of human potential, the complexities of our existence, and the philosophies that challenge us to think differently, then you're in the right place. So sit back, relax, and let's uncover the profound wisdom that Nietzsche offers us. Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch is one of the most powerful and controversial ideas in his philosophical arsenal. In his work Thus Spoke Zarathustra, Nietzsche introduces the Übermensch as a figure who represents the culmination of human potential, the person who transcends the limitations of conventional morality and human frailty. The Übermensch is not a superhuman in the sense that they possess supernatural abilities, but rather, a human who has overcome the mediocrity of ordinary existence and embraced a life of self-determination and creativity. At the core of the Übermensch lies the idea of self-overcoming. Nietzsche believed that the greatest obstacle to human flourishing was the failure to break free from the shackles of societal norms, religious dogma, and conventional moral values. These external forces, according to Nietzsche, stifle the individual's ability to live authentically and to reach their full potential. The Übermensch, in contrast, embodies a life of total self-creation, where every aspect of existence, from values to personal goals, is consciously chosen and sculpted by the individual. Nietzsche's Übermensch is an individual who says yes to life, despite its inherent suffering and chaos. Rather than seeking solace in an afterlife or in the comforts of moral certainty, the Übermensch fully engages with the here and now. They embrace the struggle of life, the challenges, and the uncertainties, seeing these not as burdens to escape, but as opportunities to forge strength, creativity, and greatness. But why is this figure so important in Nietzsche's philosophy? Because, in Nietzsche's view, the Übermensch is the antidote to the nihilism that he saw sweeping through European culture. Nihilism, the belief that life has no inherent meaning or value, was a direct consequence of the collapse of traditional religious and moral structures. Without a divine purpose, many felt lost, adrift in a purposeless world. The Übermensch, however, rejects this nihilism and creates their own meaning, shaping the world through the force of their will. The Übermensch is not simply a philosophical ideal, but a call to action for every individual to transcend the limitations imposed upon them by society and by themselves. It is an invitation to live authentically, to engage fully with life's complexities, and to embrace one's own power to shape one's destiny. While the concept of the Übermensch is about transcending ordinary human limitations, Nietzsche's idea of the eternal return is about confronting the ultimate challenge of existence. the possibility that our lives and all the choices we make may be eternally repeated. In Thus Spoke Zarathustra, Nietzsche presents the eternal return as a thought experiment. Imagine that everything in your life, every action, every experience will recur infinitely, exactly as it has unfolded before. How would you live differently if you knew that every moment would be repeated for all eternity? The eternal return is not merely a metaphysical speculation, but a test of the value of our lives. If we can truly embrace the idea of eternal recurrence, Nietzsche suggests we must evaluate whether we would be willing to live our lives over and over again, exactly as they have unfolded. This is not an invitation to despair, but a challenge to affirm the value of our existence. Would you live your life with the same choices, the same priorities, the same struggles, knowing that it would all come back in an endless loop? If not, then Nietzsche suggests there is work to be done. The eternal return is a test of our capacity to embrace life fully, to live in such a way that we would not want to change a single moment, no matter how painful or challenging it may be. Nietzsche's idea of the eternal return challenges us to live with an awareness of the finite nature of our existence. Every moment is precious, and the choices we make today shape the future, not just in a linear sense, but in a cyclical, eternal one. It calls upon us to live as though our actions are not just one-time events, but are eternally significant. By doing so, we embrace life in its totality, accepting both the light and the dark, the joy and the sorrow, as parts of the whole. This idea ties closely to the Übermensch in that both concepts require a radical rethinking of the human experience. The Übermensch lives with the power of self-determination, while the eternal return asks us to consider the consequences of those self-determined choices across the span of eternity. Nietzsche compels us to ask, do we live in such a way that we could affirm our life as it is, without regret, over and over again? Nietzsche's ideas of the Übermensch and the eternal return are not just abstract concepts, but practical tools for living. They invite us to transcend the ordinary, to live with intentionality, and to engage fully with the world. The Übermensch is a call to create one's own values, to live without the constraints of conventional morality, and to shape one's destiny through the power of the will. The eternal return challenges us to live as though every moment is eternally significant, reminding us that our actions have consequences not just in time, but in eternity. These concepts can be deeply empowering. They encourage us to live authentically, to take responsibility for our choices, and to confront the world with strength and resilience. In a world often filled with uncertainty and confusion, Nietzsche's philosophy offers a powerful framework for creating a life that is not dictated by external forces, but shaped by our own will to power. However, embracing Nietzsche's ideas requires courage. It means rejecting the comfort of conventional morality, the safety of established norms, and the certainty of a divine purpose. It calls upon us to embrace the chaos of life, to confront the possibility of eternal recurrence, and to live in a way that reflects our deepest values and desires. It is a philosophy of self-overcoming, of constantly striving to become more than we are, to transcend our limitations, and to affirm life in all its complexity. Nietzsche's vision of the Übermensch and the eternal return offers a radical blueprint for living a life of meaning, strength, and self-determination. It challenges us to transcend the ordinary human condition, to embrace the power of self-creation, and to confront the eternal significance of our choices. In a world that often seeks to impose meaning from the outside, Nietzsche's philosophy invites us to look inward, to create our own values, and to live with the awareness that our lives are both finite and infinite. As we reflect on these ideas, let us ask ourselves, are we living the life that we would want to eternally repeat? Are we embracing our potential to transcend the ordinary and to create a life of meaning? The answers to these questions lie within each of us, and the journey of self-overcoming is one that is both challenging and transformative. Thank you for joining us today in this exploration of Nietzsche's profound ideas. If you found this discussion insightful and thought-provoking, we invite you to subscribe to the Unfolding Journey YouTube channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on all of our future videos, diving deeper into philosophical concepts, exploring timeless questions, and uncovering the mysteries of existence together. Don't forget to like this video and share it with others who might be on a similar journey of self-discovery. Until next time, keep questioning, keep seeking, and keep unfolding your journey.